I make music and stuff, and I got my other motivational channel, and then I have a gear review channel, which I haven't really uploaded anything there, and I got the renovation, which I've been just as I'm working, because that's where I'm off to right now, to go to my site, and then I got to go do some East Trough today, and running around, and in the meantime, I'm constantly doing things to kind of improve myself, and I've been doing it for a very long time. So like I said in my last video, I'm not an expert, but I'm an expert in what I do, so that's really the only things I can talk about. And personal development and things for your mind, and to kind of give you some mental toughness, yeah, those things I have experienced and I have implemented, and I'm pretty, I would say, knowledgeable. I'm very knowledgeable on that stuff. So that's why I can talk about it. I could talk about going through the grind and going through just struggle, and I mean just that anxiety in your stomach of like, and it's constant, and it really is. It is consistent. Well, when you're doing your own thing, like I'm hustling and working, and then when I get in, normally if me and the mother were together, I'd be playing with my dog. I love that. I tell you, reading a bedtime story and all that stuff. When we were trying to work things out, she would come and wake me up, because I'd be sleeping in the bed in her little princess bed, but it's a full-size single bed, and because she still sleeps with mommy, which is fine. She's very bonded with her, and that's the last few days was really tough for her because mommy's in the hospital and she was crying, and I tell you, I don't like my baby crying, but I just love consoling my little girl, Oh, I tell you, girls are the sweetest little thing, they really are. I'm sure boys are just the same, but that's it for me. That's it for me. Just the two, that's it. No more. No more. We're going to capture the moments. I'm excited right now because you know why? I'm alive. And I've really hammered this. I'm hammering this because I'm telling you, every day your life gets shortened. Every day your life is short. It's another day of your life is gone, and you're never gonna get it back. The last 3 minutes of this video, or however long it's been, maybe 5, you're never gonna get back. You're never gonna get it back. So you better just go after your dreams, after them. That's what that's what I'm doing. I'm not waiting for you guys. I'm not waiting for anybody. I'm just going for it because I got 2 little girls now. One that I need to inspire, that I need to put food on the table, and I see what's coming down the road. And you're hearing it right now about the jobs. And if you can't have any excuse after you watch this video and say, oh, I never knew. No, you just didn't believe, or you were too scared to actually go for it. And that's usually what holds 95 to 98% of people back, is they get scared. And the fear is the greatest. That is the sin right there, sin of fear. That it really is. Believe me, I've gone through it, doing your own thing, having to knock on doors. I remember driving around with 20 bucks in my pocket. I was down to $20. I had a full tank of gas, and I was going around and I was knocking on doors, and I was getting doors slammed in my face, and then and I would go around and I made it happen. And that's what you do. If you're struggling right now, I see these guys who come up to me on the corners of the street and they ask for money, and I give them money. Of course I'm going to give you money. I got money. If I was ever in that position, I'd want somebody to help me too. I'm not going to prejudge the guy and think that he's going to do drugs or something like that, because he could be very sincere. But the thing is, I look at the guy, I says, well, what's wrong? Before I give you money, man, what's wrong with you? You look like you can walk. You dress, this and that. I say, you know what? You take this $10. I give them $10. They blown away. Oh my God, give me $10. Hey, you know what? You take this. I'm going to tell you to do right now. You can get your butt out of here. You take this $10. You go to the next person. You save everything that you got today, and you go buy a shovel, because this was in the winter when the kid asked me. Young kid, he's like 19 or 20. Like, my goodness. Buy a shovel, then you go around and you go knocking on doors. And you say, I'll shovel your driveway for $5 or $2 or whatever it is. I don't know if he did it. But the thing is, you can do something about it. And that's what it is. Don't sit around in a pity party when today is the greatest day in the world to be alive, when businesses can be made so easily compared to 20, 15, 20 years ago. It's unbelievable, man. You guys got to stop complaining. And I hope to inspire the young people from my music, because I see that they're trying to hold on to a system either by their parents or anything like that is trying to tell them to go that route when it's not working. It's not working. It's not. It really isn't, and it's only going to get worse as we go forth. Jobs, like, look at just look at it. You just need to look around and see, and you can see it if you're wanting to see it. So anyways, I'm on a rant. I'm just around the corner from my job site. It's a great day. I'm telling you, man. Every day you be thankful that you wake up. Every day that you wake up, you be thankful to God. You don't believe in God, that's fine. You can believe whatever you want to believe. I'm not here to try to convince you any other way. But I have my way and you have your way. But I'm telling you, every day that if you wake up, you got another chance. And there's only so many of those days. You don't know when it's going to end for you. You don't know when it's going to end for your family or your loved ones or your wife or your sister or your brother or my little girl that's in NICU because of her. We don't know. My little girl, could be out playing and a car could hit her or something. Life can change like that in a second. Even for you, you go to the doctors tomorrow, they tell you you got 2 weeks to live. And you're sitting here complaining and fighting and arguing and doing all these things that make no sense in this life because you're not going to live forever. Man. And it's funny how you figure all this out when you get older. So I'm praying that I get some of you to wake up, especially when you're 16 and you're 17. I know life is pressuring you and all this kinds of stuff because you're trying to live up to other people's standards. Meanwhile, in your heart, you want to play that guitar. You want to go dancing. You want to go singing. In your heart, you just wish you could just write poetry. You could write books, or you could draw, or you could sculpt inside clay, or whatever it is. But you're living up to what other people want you to be. Don't do that. Don't do that. I did it. So there's another thing I can talk about. You know what? I am a success, and I can talk about certain things because I have got some experience in a lot of it too. Anyways, love you guys. Just wanted to kind of continue here. It's the end of the day. I'm actually going to get my daughter because I'm full-time daddy this week, as the baby, as you can see there, was born on Monday. Today is, see, I lose track. I think it's Tuesday. Oh, it's Wednesday. it's Wednesday. So enjoy your life, guys. You only live once here. You're only going to live once here. That's it. It's the truth. Every moment that passes into your life, you're never going to get back. You better go out right now and say to that person that you love that I'm sorry. Or if you love that person, you better go and tell them right now that you love them. Or if you want to say, I love you, Dad, or I love you, Mom, or anything that you think that you should be doing right now and something's holding you back, you better get your butt off and you better go do that right now, because you may not get the chance, or they may die, and you're going to regret not being able to say that. So I'm hitting you straight up right now, because that is the straight up truth. It can happen anytime for any of us. Any of us can happen. Right now, when I turn this video off, I could get in a car accident or something, and I could be dead. My daughter will never see me again. And I ain't scared to say it because it's true. And you need the truth to be hitting you right in the face, not somebody be sugarcoating things and not wanting to say things that's actually going to get you to move. And, I don't want them to get hurt or any of the. They don't love you. I love you. Whoever's listening to this, I do, because I love people. I'm going on a tangent. Another video. See you guys.